But speaking of Marvel Rivals-like games, Marvel Rivals-like game with DC characters is a possibility according to James Gunn. Alright, so if you don't know, James Gunn is the new head honcho of DC Universe over there at Warner Brothers. He was given him and Peter Shafan, I think it's Shafan, were given the Safran is his name. My bad. It's Peter Safran. We're given the reins over at DC, and of course, recently they talked about a lot of the new TV shows and movies and stuff that was coming out. Of course, recently, there was the announcement of the cancellation of the Wonder Woman game and the shuttering of the entire studio that was working on it. So a lot of people are saying that, well, this is pretty much the end of DC games because a lot of DC games have flopped recently. But James Gunn had something else to say. So James Gunn, the director steering DC Studios toward the new dawn with co-CEO Peter Safran, has recently commented on a Marvel Rivals style game with DC characters, and the boss would thankfully be open to the idea. DC has dished out a fair share of games in its longevity, including Gotham Knights, which was trash, Batman Arkham Shadow, which I honestly don't remember much about, but since it was pushed out of my brain, it was probably trash. On the Meta Quest 3. Oh no, never mind. I didn't play it because it was VR. Injustice 2. However, none quite reached the height of Rocksteady Studios' Arkham series, but Marvel Rivals has perhaps paved the way for a new hero shooter on the horizon. Speaking to comicbook.com, Gunn was asked about the possibility of a DC version of Marvel Rivals. Totally possible. I'd be open to it. Gunn replied, which is a positive response that teases DC's foot in the hero shooter genre. Comic book fans already have story ideas for Marvel Rivals DC variant, swapping Marvel's Doctor Doom and Galacta with big bads for the Anti-Monitor or the Batman Who Laughs, both of which would take a stab at derailing the multiverse. Personally, I think this is a good idea. Now, of course, as an Overwatch fan, I don't really want to see another hero shooter enter the space. Alright, but as also as an Overwatch fan, I think the competition would be kind of good for the game. You know what I'm saying? Because, look at what the competition with Marvel Rivals has done to Overwatch so far. Alright, they dropped perks and it has completely changed the game. Okay, like the game feels fresh. Okay, I'm still learning. I've been playing with the perks for a couple weeks now, and I'm still learning how to replay some of the characters again. Like I've learned all my regulars, but then some of the characters I don't play as often, I have to kind of relearn how to play them. With the perks, or play against them with the perks. So yeah, I think this would be a pretty good idea. You know what I'm saying? Having like one of the big bads be like Doomsday. Not Doomsday, Darkseid. You know what I'm saying? Darkseid and like all of his like minions or whatever would be like the baddies in the game. That would be pretty cool. That would be pretty cool.